In the Bronx, several small businesses are looking at a difficult road for recovery after a devastating fire. Flames tore through a strip of storefronts in the University Heights section this morning. And as we have seen in other fires, the FDNY says their efforts were hindered by a car parked too close to a fire hydrant. Eyewitness News reporter Anthony Carlo live at the scene where the cleanup is underway. Anthony.
Dave, the last time a driver blocked a hydrant was at a fire in the Bronx about a month ago that turned deadly. A $4,000 summons was handed out to that driver. And in this case, a similar summons was handed out. No, today's fire was not deadly. But if you take a look at the devastation left behind to these storefronts, seconds once again counted when livelihoods were on the line. Before the workday even began, Solomon Musaid watched his deli burn to the ground.
I feel very bad. I lose my store now. I don't know. All my working now is where it going.
Where did it all go, he asks. Jerome and West Burnside Avenues swallowed up by a thick cloud of smoke just before 8:30 this morning.
The fire had significant headway on us.
The FDNY was there in minutes, fighting fire in a restaurant. But the flames quickly spread through what's known as the cockloft, space between the ceiling and the roof.
It's just a wide open space, and the fire extends, and now we have significant risks to the firefighters of that ceiling collapsing while they're inside.
They pivoted to hoses, attacking from the outside, but the fire ripped through a row of stores, including Jessica Betancourt's optical center.
I was devastated. I was on the floor crying because at the end of the day, this is my business.
This is not the first time resilience has been tested in this area. Just look back to 2020.
During the pandemic, when there was social unrest, Burnside Avenue was one of the corridors that was hit by looting, and just a lot of these businesses lost a lot of their merchandise and a lot of their goods.
History repeating itself in more ways than one. The fire department again hindered by an illegally parked vehicle, blocking access to a nearby hydrant.
If you think that parking on a fire hydrant is a convenience, it's not. It's a recipe for death.
We are Bronx Optical Center.
Jessica tries to breathe life back into the business she proudly built, with wisdom from being down this road before.
It's going to be hard, more difficult than the looting to recover, but I have a lot of faith, and we're going to keep on going.
And again today, the FDNY says at least 6 businesses are destroyed. The local councilwoman estimates the impacts could be up to as many as 10 businesses in this area. The cause of the fire is under investigation, but one worker who works in one of the restaurants here tells me that 33 workers are now left jobless while trying to support their families. We're live in the University Heights section of the Bronx. Anthony Carlo, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.